Your DMARC report says hundreds of emails failed overnight. Did someone just spoof your domain? Maybe. But here's the twist. Most DMARC failures aren't cyber attacks. They're your own emails. Before you panic, let's decode what a DMARC failure is actually trying to tell you. Imagine hiring a new employee and forgetting to add their name to the guest list. That's SPF. A new marketing platform, CRM, or help desk starts sending email, but nobody updates the SPF record. SPF fails, and unless DKIM saves the day, DMARC fails with it. The other common trap? Too many services. SPF allows only 10 DNS lookups. Cross that limit, and the entire record can return a permanent error, taking down every sender at once, not just a new one. The good news is, this is one of the easiest problems to catch early. Audit your sending services regularly, remove what's unused, and flatten your SPF record so you never brush up against that lookup ceiling. DKIM is your email's digital signature. If it can't be verified, DMARC loses one of its biggest safety nets. Maybe the key was never published. Maybe the selector is wrong. Or maybe the message changed after it was signed. A mailing list added a footer. A security gateway inserted an external sender banner. Tiny change, broken signature. Here, the fix is really just discipline. Make sure every sender is actually signing with DKIM, and public key in your DNS matches, and you're keeping an eye on which signatures start failing before it becomes a pattern. This one confuses almost everyone. SPF passes, DKIM passes, yet DMARC still says fail. Why? Because DMARC isn't just checking whether authentication passed, it's checking who passed. If your email says it's from yourcompany.com, but SPF authenticates mailservice.com, SPF technically passes. It just doesn't align with your from address. No alignment, no DMARC pass. This is less about broken authentication and more about a mismatch. So the fix lives at domain level. Configure a custom return path or sign with DKIM using your own domain instead of the vendor's. Forwarding breaks authentication more often than people realize. When someone forwards your message, SPF usually fails. The forwarding server was never authorized to send on your behalf. DKIM often survives, unless the forwarder modifies the message along the way. That's why forwarded mail can fail DMARC even though it started out perfectly legitimate. Since you can't control other people's forwarding behavior, the best you can do is lean harder on DKIM, since it tolerates forwarding better than SPF, and treat the failures as a separate category rather than lumping them in with the real threats. And sometimes, a failure is exactly what you hoped it wasn't. Someone is sending email pretending to be your domain. Wrong IP, no valid SPF, no DKIM signature. DMARC blocks it. That's not a problem. That's the system doing its job. The real danger is never noticing an attack happened at all, which means the fix here isn't technical, it's visibility. You need to actually be watching your reports closely enough to catch it. The answer is already sitting in your DMARC reports. Every record tells you who sent the email, whether SPF passed, whether DKIM passed, and whether they aligned. The hard part was never collecting the reports. It's reading thousands of lines through XML to make sense of them. That's the entire reason DMARC analyzers exist. Instead of digging through the data yourself, you see instantly whether you're looking at a configuration mistake, a forwarding quirk, or a real spoofing attempt. A DMARC failure isn't the answer, it's the clue. Most failures are configuration problems you can fix in minutes. The rest are the attacks actually worth worrying about. Learn to tell the difference, and DMARC becomes one of the most powerful security tools your organization has.